go into the massage place.
Last August, we exposed how these massage parlors banned in Aurora reopened in Denver. We even caught offers for sex acts on video.
Yeah.
I'm happy at the very end?
Very happy.
Oh, okay.
Back then, we asked Denver cops if they knew what was going on.
In Aurora, we're seeing these places get shut down. Now we're seeing some of these places opening up in Denver. Are you seeing that here in Denver?
So I've heard information from you that there are some locations that have moved from Aurora to Denver. The information that I haven't heard yet is that they're involved in illegal activity. If they are, I certainly want to know that, and that certainly is a concern.
The investigation ultimately resulted in the indictment that brings us here today.
Denver prosecutors announced today the indictment of 7 Chinese nationals for organized crime. Not only are they accused of running illicit massage shops, but black market marijuana operations too.
The 7 defendants are accused of engaging in a pattern of racketeering in which the massage parlors were the nexus for running a complex pimping, prostitution, money laundering, and tax evasion operation that generated millions of dollars in profits.
Investigators say 14 victims of human trafficking caught up in this ring have been identified and freed. The defendants could spend decades behind bars in Colorado prisons if convicted. Jeremy Hohola, 9 News.